What's cracking, everybody? It's Monday, work day. Hope everyone had a good weekend. September the 15th. So, I just want to share with y'all some of my, well, I'm not going to call it progress. This weekend wasn't that good. I was hoping to have better news on this video. That's life for you. It didn't work out that way. So let me tell you what happened. So Saturday, I took off from driving to focus on my insurance. So I bought a total of 6 deals. 6 live transfers. Now out of that 6, 2 of them somehow got screwed up. When they transferred the call to me, the person wasn't on the phone. All bad. All bad. I actually emailed them to see if they can give me a credit for those 2. One of them was a TV lead, which was $69. Another one was a Facebook lead, which was $45. So hopefully they'll give me a credit, because that was not cool. You know, my rep was like, well, just call them back. All right, dude, you don't get it. I don't want to be calling nobody back. So then I had 4 presentations. Bam! I had this one lady close, bro. This one, I'm going to tell you, it hurts so bad. So bad. Had her close on a policy. Did all the paperwork. Everything's done. The voice recording. Everything's done. I had already added up my commission. $1,300 is what I was making on this deal. So you know I'm happy as hell. And it was my second call, right? And here's where it went all south. So I asked the lady if she's taking any prescription pills. She said no. Which was sort of true. So when I completed it, they did a RX check. To check to see if you have any prescriptions. 2 came up. And I said, all right, lady, I got to ask you about these prescriptions. These prescriptions was prescribed 3 years ago. She goes, oh, that was for a vagina problem I had for cleansing. It wasn't like a permanent disease. So the website had me pick a different policy for her. She got pissed because they lowered the payout amount by $6,000 because of whatever prescription she took 3 years ago. All bad, bro. My deal just went to shit. She was hot. And she was like, I said, well, lady, I did ask you if you had any prescriptions. I go, you can't blame this on me. I couldn't salvage the deal. I actually tried to call her back today. Couldn't salvage it. $1,300 down the fucking drain. So then I closed another lady, right? But this one, so look, the way it works, if I close a deal and the payment's coming out of a checking account where I can get the routing number and account number, they'll advance me 6 months, right? But this other deal I got, she didn't have her banking information. And I wanted to close the deal. She didn't even have a job. She said she had the checking information, but not with her. And I'm like, I got to close this deal now. So I closed it on her ATM card. So because it's on her ATM card, they pay me my commission as she makes the payment. There is no advancing. And because she didn't have a job, I gave her a really cheap policy for like $20. So if she does pay for the next year, how much will I make? I think it was $240 times 12. Yeah, $240. All bad, man. All bad. And I was hoping, like, I'm like, okay, I couldn't take off to Mexico on this Monday. But I'm like, if I do good on Saturday, I'll be able to just take off on this coming up Monday. So, if that one deal for $1,300 went through, and this other lady would have been, I would have had a $1,500 day. But instead, I had a $240 day, and that $240 ain't coming. It's coming over the next year. All I can do is laugh about it so I don't cry. But I am getting close. I am getting close. So, because I ain't selling nothing on Saturday, won't be going on to Mexico on Monday. Unless I'm going to be following up on these deals I've already been calling, that I already bought. So while I'm driving, I'm trying to follow up with them, but I'm not buying any new leads until I can just completely not drive and just sit my ass still. So I'm saying right now, no, but that could change. Hell, that could change today. One of these people might call me back, or one person I talked to on Saturday, you know, they want to think about it. It's because I couldn't close the deal right then and there, so, you know, all I can do is follow up with them. And get ready for Thursday, because I'm sorry, not Thursday. Friday and Saturday, I'm taking off from driving and just focus on getting some deals. I'm trying my hardest, fellas. Get my ass out of here so I can go get some content. Oh, so yesterday, Sunday, I spent half the day. Well, no, I ain't gonna say that long. But a good 3 hours, 4 hours, right? Typing up court documents so I can get these cases expunged. And I finally looked at them. It was like driving without a license. You know, they little shit, but I forgot all about them. So I wanted the motherfuckers removed. So I spent yesterday 3 hours, 4 hours making sure all my paperwork is right so I can go to court this morning. And printed them out today, and cost me $50 to print out all this paperwork. It was a lot. Like, hold on. This is it right here. Yeah, that's a lot of fucking paperwork, bro. So anyway, I get to the court, the Pomona court. Out of the 5 cases, he can only take 1. I thought, because it's an LA County court, it's LA County issues, that any court could take it. He said, no, we can only take the ones that we charge you for. So he was only able to take 1 of the cases. And then I got to go to 3 other courts for these other ones. If you ever get in trouble, first of all, try to avoid ever getting in trouble. But if you do, and you serve your time, and you do all that extra shit, you know, pay everything, just get it expunged. I would, like, dude, 2 of these fucking cases was back in, like, the 90s, okay? Like, all of them are 20 years old, you know? Like, it's crazy. Except for my gun charge. That one is 15 years old. The other ones is like 20, 25 years. It's been lingering over me all this time. So I got to get it done because I want my global entry. I got to get my global entry. I want to be able to walk through like a boss. Come here, Kobe. Let's go for a walk, man. Kobe feels so much better. He's not doing all that coughing no more. Which I'm proud of you. See? You didn't have to go see a vet. You toughed through it. Best friend ever. Alright, smoke break. Alright. But yeah, I'm going to look at the bright side. This is sales. Sometimes shit just going to happen like that. You know? There's going to be times I buy 5 leads and I close all 5 of them. You know, but I just had a shitty weekend. Nothing I could do about it, but pretty much just keep it pushing. Laugh it off and keep it pushing. Oh. I was telling my friends over there in Mexico and Colombia, I'm like, any day I'm leaving, any day I'm leaving. Now I ain't just gonna say anything. I'm just gonna wait till I actually leave. Another bright thing I'm gonna look at too is on every presentation I do, it gets better and better. One customer told me, he was like, dude, your presentation is pretty goddamn good. I'm like, thank you. I'm a natural salesperson, but I gotta perfect it. Cause man, look, the average deals closes 25%. I don't want to be average, right? So technically I have 4 presentations out of 6 calls, right? Out of those 4, if I were to close both of them, that would put me at a 50%. That's how I'm trying to do it. I don't want to be average what everyone else is doing. I gotta have my closing at, I want to shoot for that 50%. Or at least 35%. 35% is killing the game. But 25%, I don't know. All the years I've been in sales, I've just been competitive. I gotta be number one. I have to be. But with this business, you know, I just gotta make that transition. You know, and doing it Friday, Saturday, adding on Friday, Saturday, possibly the following week, I'll add on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I got to just keep it like that until I get there and just make that transition. But hopefully, we'll see what happens on Friday. But I'm telling you, on one of these videos, we're coming up soon. I'm salivating over it. I'm getting my ass out of the matrix. Alright, I just wanted to update y'all. Hasta luego.